Welcome to Juju Knows Best. Welcome to Juju Knows Best. This is our monthly forecast for our Geminis. This is a monthly forecast for our Geminis. This is our monthly forecast for our Geminis. Our monthly forecast for our Geminis this month. We're going to be doing the month of August. And this is our monthly forecast for the month of August. Yes. And this is Juju Knows Best. Welcome back. And yes, the month of August has already begun, but we are still going to kick it off with something and at least still lead and try to figure out what's going on in this month, especially since it's only the beginning. And this being said, this is a general reading, so it may not fit with all, but whoever it does fit with, let the props come hit with. Alright, Juju is in the beat, and here we go. I will definitely be, I've already pre-shuffled your cards for this lovely session. With the main deck we're going to be using is the Star Spinner Tarot. We're using the Star Spinner Tarot. As a natural empath and things of that nature, I am communed with you guys as air signs. So it is nice to at least hopefully get some clear messages for you. And plus, you know, my dog is a Gemini, a lot of my best friends are Geminis, so shout out to you Geminis out there. Alright, I already did pre-shuffle the cards. Crystal quartz citrine that we are using to heal and soothe in the deck. The first card in our monthly spread is you. Our second card is the inner focus. Our third card will be the outer focus. Mind you, I already did pre-shuffle these cards. Next card we would have is our fourth card, the lesson of the month. The fifth card is our thrive of the month. This is where you'll be thriving. And sixth card is our struggle of the month. And lastly but not leastly, our seventh card is the advice, the outcome, and things of that nature, as you would say. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Page of Chalices in reverse. We have the Page of Chalices in reverse. Just to let you guys know. Page of Chalices in reverse, so maybe you guys are not seeing eye to eye with a water sign. Let it be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We did just come out of Cancer season, and now we are in Leo season, so maybe you're dealing with a Cancer-Leo cusp, and it's just becoming a little bit tumultuous. That's why things are upside down. Alright. Got a lot of things going on in the background. I like to multitask. Alright, let's start this reading off. Don't mind the pack of dogs. They always funny and they always raw. They always like to protect their queen, as that is me. You know, sometimes they just get a little wild. The Page of Chalices is also the Page of Cups in the traditional tarot. When in reverse, this represents an immaturity, a being unable to properly address emotional problems. A lack of self-love or self-confidence is evident, and it asks you to examine moments of perpetual selfishness. Have you become prone to tantrums, coldness, or stubbornness? There is a hesitation to pursue the things you want because you do not think you deserve them. So, at the bottom of the deck, maybe you are worried about what you guys deserve and what you don't deserve. Maybe you're trying to make sure that you put out a bunch of good in the world and you're hoping that a bunch of good comes back. Maybe your luck is really not going the way you want it to do right now, so you're not really feeling it, and I understand that, and I'm sorry about that. But, you know, or you're just dealing with a person who's very immature emotionally and mentally, so then there's just a lot of problems that is arising. Alright. Okay, let's see what we have for this monthly forecast. The first card represents you. This is the Empress in reverse. The Empress in reverse. So usually this is a bountiful, ferocious type of person. When in reverse, it is a person who is lacking fertility, a person who is having fertility issues. It could be something of that. This also is about priorities must be reassessed. You may have neglected to attend to those things that are essential to your happiness. Attempts to convey care and thoughtfulness has twisted into something smothering and overbearing. Into something smothering and overbearing. If you overwater your plants, their roots will rot. So try to figure out how to always nourish with love. Ooh, that's very beautiful. I love to always try to figure out how to always nourish with love. I have a little tidbit, but I think that actually was spirit speaking right through me. Okay, so that being said, this is Major Arcana. Maybe you're having a problem with a Taurus or a Libra sign. That is why this is upside down. Maybe you got a Libra sister or brother that you're just not feeling with, or something's just not working out for you, or maybe you're just sitting in this Empress energy and you've been doing a lot of trying to be the generous person that's always trying to help everyone's wishes come true, or at least try to satisfy everyone while culturing the world, which is really hard to do sometimes. The next card we have is the inner focus. The inner focus we have is the Six of Coins. Okay, the Six of Coins, honey. This is the Six of Pentacles. This is about being generous once again. This is funny because this person was generous. This woman is not being so generous, while this one is all about generosity, balance, and being kind to all, and just trying to figure out what is the best way to balance out life, which maybe that's what you're going through as an inner focus. You're trying to balance out your coins, balance out your checkbook, and just get funds in order for the next adventure that you're looking for, the next venture you're looking to invest in. Six of Coins upright suggests that you're sharing of wealth and putting your money where your mouth is. Resources are exchanged to benefit the greater good, and kindness is rewarded. Money is beneath you in a manner that is motivated by generosity instead of profit. You are experiencing a moment within wealth is leveraged for positive ends. This card is about philanthropy. So this card is about opening up a new type of... Now y'all know I'm doing a reading. Watch it. Watch it. Thank you. Having pet kids. That's what having pet kids is like, y'all. Having pet kids. Y'all sit down. Sit down. While I'm doing this read. Thank you so much. Hallelujah. So this is about philanthropy. This is about someone still being focused in on their coins. Maybe you're being a very generous person. Maybe you are hoping that the generosity you have put in will come back to you tenfold. The next card we have is your outer focus, the Ace of Swords, which is cool. This is your element, the air side. So this is a new idea or a new inspiration that just mentally came to you, and maybe you are finally kind of finding your way in the world, and there is a new idea for you to prosper on and kind of awaken. Also, upright, the Ace of Swords indicates a focus, an intense focus, clarity, and unwielding resolve. The Ace usually refers to the beginning of realization, a breakthrough moment where goals that previously were poorly understood are seen fresh. Reasoning, inspiration, and creative ways of approaching challenges may come in greater insight this time around. Ooh, maybe you guys are trying to get into focus. Maybe that is what your outer focus is about, is getting into focus, which is really good. Trying to find the balance of what you're looking for. Next card we have is the monthly lesson. The monthly lesson. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. This is a slow-moving knight. This is a very slow-moving knight, but this is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Almost forgot. That being said, we are... the next season after Leo season is Virgo season, so maybe you have something to learn in Virgo season as well. Maybe it's the same lesson of the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe you're having to learn something from an earth sign, that being the Knight of Pentacles. So maybe you got some earth friends that are trying to tell you what's going on. The Knight of Coins represents an individual who has garnered a reputation for being reliable. You are meticulous. There is a meticulous, hardworking, even though you are not usually especially ambitious, you still have ambition. You are good at what you do exactly in your position, and you do not seek opportunities to advance. You value routine, and at the expense of growth, you may be a little risk adverse. So maybe this is also just you having to learn a lesson. Maybe sometimes you got to grow outside of things that you're not looking for. I know a lot of Geminis are very happy with always being safe sometimes, especially safety feels good when you know the routine and you can expect everything instead of be like Big Brother, expect the unexpected. But it's like sometimes expecting the unexpected is gonna get you to that flowery patch that guy is actually not even paying attention to right behind him, because he's holding on to this one coin hoping that something big is about to happen. That's also, like I said, represents a person that is reliable, sturdy, or steadfast in their ways. So maybe you got to learn something from that type of person, and that's the person that's in your life that's been trying to give you advice, but you really don't want to hear it because it's an earth sign, you're an air sign, so you're like, girl, that's completely opposite to what I want anyway. But sometimes opposites attract, so sometimes you have to listen to the polar opposite element just to get a little stability, which is funny because earth signs are all about stability. They need that stability, and funny enough, air signs need stability too, but in another way, a mental stability, a psychological stability that everything's going to be okay. The next card we have is the Thrive. This is where we're thriving at this lovely August. This is the Wheel of Fortune. We have Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune. Now this is really good. This is Wheel of Fortune upright is about luck, honey. So maybe your luck is starting to come in. Maybe luck is starting to arise for you, which is very fun. It's very exhilarating and very powerful to have that luck on your side. Also upright, this lovely Wheel of Fortune is a reminder that things as they are meant to be. There are good turns and there are bad turns, but so as long as the wheel turns, life proceeds. It is a reminder that despite all its highs and lows, life continues. The wheel of fate generally heralds a certain amount of good luck. Alright? Which is really nice as well. Okay, now also I see that the Wheel of Fortune is number 10, so maybe something happens in the 10th of August. Maybe you have something fun happening on the 10th of August. I also see, so maybe something happens in the 1st of August that kind of sparks your inspiration, while the 6th of August is something about balancing prosperity. 1 second. Nothing like kids, nothing like pet kids. Trying to guard the house that don't need to be guarded. All right. But like I said before, this is where you're going to be thriving, is the Wheel of Fortune. So luck is going to be in your fortune and luck is going to be in your favor. So watch out and check it out. Next card we have is the Struggle of the Month. The Struggle of the Month we have is the Six of Swords. Somebody's trying to skirt out in the middle of the night, honey. It looks like they're trying to take their kids, their family, or something with them as well. You see me on the boat trying to get up out of there. So maybe you got to scoot out in the middle of the night, and that plan's not going to work like you want it to. Or maybe you're trying to escape something that you really don't want to deal with, and that is why the Six of Swords is out here today. The Six of Swords upright is about moving forward, often means leaving something behind. The Six of Swords indicates the moment when you take your first steps towards moving on and starting over. This decision requires mental fortitude or troubled emotional waters. This decision requires mental fortitude over troubled waters. This card may also indicate far travels and missing those who cannot go with us. Once you have addressed this loss, you can fully enjoy and appreciate your journey. This is a positive sign alluding to a moment of personal strength and agency, which is very good. So maybe you're getting to this point where you're finding yourself in the thriving mode, and even in your struggle, you're realizing sometimes you got to gather all your swords, and you may or may not have to leave a person behind, or maybe there's someone that you've lost in this recency, which I mourn for your loss. I've also lost somebody recently, so I definitely understand you and having to move to somewhere different where that energy won't be, which may be a little bit scary, but at the same time, that renew will give you room to grow for yourself. last but not least, the advice for the month. Last but not least, the advice for the month. Ooh, Temperance. One more major arcana. So out of the 7 card spread, we have 3 major arcana. The Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and now Temperance in the upright. Temperance in the upright. This card is usually about transmogrification. It's about balance. It's about finding solitude in the in-between. Also, Temperance is about a Sagittarius. So maybe you have a Sagittarius in your life that you're thinking about. Maybe you need to get advice from a Sagittarius, because that is what the month is calling for. Since they are in a fiery nature, they are in a fiery element, they probably would have the best advice right now. That being said, or a Leo. Temperance signifies self-discipline, a strength of character. As death suggests in ever-changing world, temperance represents the certainty that the most essential parts of our lives will remain. Despite the challenges and the pain that often accompanies the challenge and growth, you may find that your strong personal and interpersonal foundations have helped keep you grounded. Zenadine? Zenadine, the only Gemini up in this. Well, she's not the only. She's the second Gemini. Zena, no one cares. I'm making a reading about Geminis. This is not your business. Not your business. You're gonna put yourself in the. You're gonna put yourself in the. Okay. Go ahead. Put yourself in there. Go ahead. Put yourself in there. Go ahead. Ooh. That is my Zena. She is the Gemini, May 27th. Little girl. Let me finish the reading. Thank you, little girl. Thank you. Temperance is also about finding that balance between work and home, work and family and life. Your personal goals and the goals of the ones that you care about most. All right, we are going to clarify some of these cards. The clarification deck that we'll be using is the Wandering Star Tarot. We have the Wandering Star Tarot. So what I'm going to clarify is this Empress in reverse. Why is this Empress in reverse for the month of August? Why is the Empress in reverse for our Geminis? Why is the Empress in reverse for our Geminis? Woohoo! Too many cards. All right, too many cards. Okay, let's see. A lot of popping. So maybe you are really being pushed on this Empress card. I have a lot of popping coming through. Let's try it one more time. Can I get a clarification card for our Empress? Why is the Empress in the month of August for our lovely Geminis? Spirit, angels, higher powers above. If you can give me a clarification card. 4 3. That's fine. Clarification with 5 of Wands. Competition, debate, defense. So maybe you guys are dealing with a fiery nature or a fire sign of some sort, or you guys are just really caring about what your opinions are and you're really fighting for your values and the things that you believe in. Okay, girl. And the things that you believe in. Also, let's see. Wow, we have the Queen of Swords. This is you in the upright. So maybe you're a female air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini, or you are a male Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, and you are acquiring to this energy of air. Maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Libra or Aquarius, since you are, or a Gemini like yourself. This queen is all about strength, ambition, truth. And she is all about a clear-cut type of queen. She doesn't hold any cards back, and she likes to let you know how it is. So maybe you have to learn to let people know how you feel, and maybe that's just something that needs to be expressed. Last but not least, to answer Major Arcana, we have Major Arcana, and that is the Fool. This is about purity, potential, risks, innocence, desire. So this is about taking a leap of faith. Maybe you have to take a leap of faith on someone or something, like in Aries, because this is also their card of being an Aries. All right. Let's see, the next card we have to clarify is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune thriving for our Geminis? Why is the Wheel of Fortune thriving for our Geminis? Why is the Wheel of Fortune thriving for our Geminis? Why is the Wheel of Fortune? All right, I'll try. My bad, Zora. My bad, didn't mean to crush you. We have the Two of Swords, choice and decision. Choice and decision, choice and decision, choice and decision, choice and decision. This is about making choices, people, and trying to figure out what's the right choice for you. So the Wheel of Fortune is answering, you have to make choices. You're going to have to make decisions that may or may not affect your probability of the wheel, but it is not unnecessary. Oh, almost one more fell out. High Priestess. This is about secrets, dreams, wisdom, inner voice in the spiritual world. So maybe you have some spiritual thinking or some spiritual energy you need to think about. Maybe you need to talk to your ancestors, guides, and things of that nature. Whenever you need to, just call on your spirits. Close your eyes, meditate, dream walk, hold something old of your families that will call on your ancestors. Okay, Temperance. Ooh. I didn't even have to do nothing. Temperance already answered itself, honey. Temperance. We have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups. So that is now the third six that has come out, because you have the Six of Swords right here, the Six of Pentacles, and now we have the Six of Cups. 666. Maybe you're thinking that you're dealing with a demon. Be careful and watch it out. This is a card. It is a really good card. It's about friendships. It's about childhood memories. It's about harmony, reconciliation, and just balance between the two. You see how they are finding balance between that one cup, even though the other cups are full, they are still choosing to hold that one cup together, which I really love. It's very beautiful. Also, to answer a major arcana with a major arcana, we have the Hierophant. So this is also Taurus energy. So this is Taurus's card: structure, knowledge, wisdom, teacher, ritual, ceremony, tradition. Maybe you guys are trying to focus on tradition and family. That is the advice of this month. Try to find a spiritual teacher, someone that are in your traditions or in the same spiritual class that you believe in. Maybe get some wisdom from them on what to do for this month, so that you can have harmony and reconciliation with someone that you need to reconciliation with. Lastly but not leastly, we're going to try to figure out why the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, is your lesson. Ooh. 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 I couldn't even fold them, honey. Okay. Okay. Couldn't even fold them, honey. Ooh. Couldn't even fold them. Okay. Now these almost popped out when we got the Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands and the Devil. So I'm going to keep shuffling just to see what's going to go on, because I didn't even get to ask the question fully yet. Why is the Knight of Pentacles the lesson for Gemini? Why is the Knight of Pentacles the lesson for Gemini? Why is the Knight of Pentacles the lesson for Gemini? Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Oh, too many cards, baby. Too many cards. Why is the... Oh, okay. Why is the Knight of Pentacles? Okay. Why is the Knight of Pentacles your lesson? Because Ace of Pentacles. Another ace. So we had the Ace of Swords right here. Ace of Pentacles. This is about prosperity. Beginnings of prosperity. Choosing to invest in something new that you weren't expecting. So maybe you got to invest in an earth sign, which is fun. Another knight came out to answer a knight, which is the Knight of Cups. So maybe you have prospects, such as people that care about you, friends, lovers, and things of that nature that you're having to balance with. That being said, this is a water sign. So we got Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. So maybe you got someone that you're dealing with and they have the message of emotional stability, while you have one with financial and monetary stability. All right. But what is really fun is that someone, either way, the monetary stability will come with this Ace of Pentacles. Quite interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is about security, stability, saving, foundations, money. So there's a lot of pentacles. There's a lot of earth energy coming in this lovely month of August, which is quite interesting because Virgo season is coming up right after Leo season, so we shall see. Lastly but not leastly, we are going to get an oracle message or two from our Star Codes Oracle, Can I get a message for my lovely Geminis? Can I get a message for my lovely Geminis? Star Codes Oracle. Okay. Any other messages for my Geminis? Any other messages for my Geminis? Anything else for my Geminis? This is for the month of August. Any other messages for my Geminis? All right. So we have Venus, beloved. At the bottom of the deck, we have Moon, perception. This is also the sign of Cancer. So maybe you are looking at things in a different perception. So just check that out and kind of keep your mind open to all different types of possibilities, to be honest. Okay, so the first card we're going to talk about is the beloved card of Venus. This card is a gift. In the upright, it's a gift. But in the reverse, where it came from, it is a challenge. Your emotions run strong and passions are intense. Be wary of crimes of passion, love addiction, or looking for love in material things. Ooh, in material things, which is funny because there's a lot of material things in this bit. All right. If you're fascinated by superficial aspects of Venus, you can get caught up in appearances or become blinded in love. Look deeper and find the right choice. Next card we have 15 retrogrades. In the upright, we had it in the upright. So this is a gift in the upright, and this is about review. So retrogrades get bad raps, but especially Mercury in retrograde. Retrograde cycles, though, are truly helpful and necessary times. Take a deep breath. This is a moment out of the ordinary flow, an opportunity to use what you've worked so hard to learn. Use your accumulated skills, knowledge, and maturity to slow, steady, and thoughtful to win this race. Slow, steady, and thoughtful to win this race. So I know sometimes you got to be speedy. You want to be as speedy with what you want, because I know Geminis can be a tad impatient. But at the same time, sometimes you need to just slow down and take a moment of serendipity in the moments of chaos. Okay, so this card came down on the ground in reverse. I put it in upright because I felt like it should have been in upright, but I'll read both just to let you know. Mars is about motion. It's about movement. It's the god of war, and it is the ruler of Aries and Scorpio. So just to let you know, maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries. There was a water sign Knight of Cups in here, so maybe that's that water sign you were talking about. And there was an Aries with the Fool card, so maybe there's an Aries you're dealing with as well. In the challenge, as in upside down, domineering willfulness, misuse of sexuality, anger, belligerence, and a warlike mentality are the shadow side of Mars. Break the momentum if your situation heads downhill. Stop for a moment and think through your next move. In the upright, it can be a gift. The higher node of Mars energy manifests a divine guardian. Your potent inner first responder for who is ready to be the hero in dangerous situations and protect you and yours that you care about. So sometimes you can use this Mars energy to really activate and access the energy of protecting your family during challenging times and really trying to find that arrowhead of finding peace. All right. This was a general forecast for the month of August. Monthly forecast for the month of August for our lovely Geminis. And that's Juju Knows Best. You know the rest. If you need me, inbox me, and thank you for this reading.